Do you let people know about his autism? What's the appropriate approach to someone with autism? Trying to get a communication device funded by what is ABA therapy on Jacob's 1 year since diagnosis? Good morning, puzzlers. Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, my name is Jess and this channel is called the Aussie Autism Family. So we are an Australian family who are showing you the real life of an autism family. My son has been diagnosed with level 3 autism and he is currently non-verbal. We also have an 18-month-old daughter, so if you are wanting to learn a little bit more about autism or what it's like to have a child with autism, or if you are an autism family yourself, click that red subscribe button down below and you can follow all of our videos. Today's video is going to be a bit of a relaxed video. I'm sorry if this keeps shaking. I'm on my bed. The lighting in this room is horrendous, but Jazz is sleeping, so this is the only room I can do it in. Today's video is going to be a Q&A. I've asked over on Instagram, Patreon, and Facebook. I've asked you guys to ask me some questions. A lot of the questions have to do with autism mum life, but also have to do with Jacob's therapies and stuff, so I'll go ahead and start that. What do you do for daycare and have you looked into special needs schools? So for daycare currently, my son is in a mainstream preschool. He's thriving. He's doing so well. He has a one-on-one support there. He also receives some of his therapy at preschool, so he's got a lot of support. The team at his preschool are amazing. Yeah, we didn't see a need for him to go to a special needs preschool, but we are looking into special needs schools for his primary schooling. I have a whole video on this if you want to go watch that, making a decision about what Jacob is going to do for school. I'll leave that up here in the little card up here so you can click on that and watch that after this video. Next question is, how does it feel to have 4,000 subscribers? It is literally so insane to think that 4,000 people have clicked to follow our journey, clicked to see our family in our daily life. It's insane to me, but I'm also so incredibly grateful to all those people who have subscribed, who have watched our videos and interacted with them, because I feel like I've made so many friends over the internet, especially in this day and age with everything going on in the world at the moment. We can't socialize in public, so it's been really nice to talk to like-minded people, especially other autism parents who are going through very similar things to what we are going through. It just helps you to feel not as alone. Yeah, the support is unreal. I could talk for hours on that, but I'm so grateful to you guys, and 4,000 is incredible. Like, if I just think about inviting 4,000 people over to my house, like, wouldn't even fit. It's just crazy. Next question is, did you find it hard to adjust to parenting a child with additional needs? I think it's always going to be a huge adjustment. However, in saying that, we were doing pretty much everything we were doing before his diagnosis that we are doing now, except for therapies and such. But it is an adjustment. You have to learn a lot. You have to research a lot. You have to do a lot of the therapies alongside your child. Jacob works so hard to progress in the way that he is at the moment. I feel like he is the one that is doing a lot of the work. I'm just supporting him. Our family is just supporting him. It was a big adjustment for us, but it was also a big adjustment for Jacob to go into therapies and all that he's been doing currently. What is ABA therapy? Applied behavioral analysis is a type of therapy that can improve social communication and learning skills through positive reinforcement. ABA therapy has a bad rep for being this controversial and traumatic therapy. We went into doing ABA therapy as a trial and we have loved it. Jacob loves it. When he sees his therapist, he's like ready to go. He's pulling her into the room so they can start playing. Like, it's literally a play session for him and he enjoys it so much, and he has progressed so much with it. It's insane to me to think about when he started ABA therapy 9 months ago to now. He has done so well and he has progressed so much. He was not brushing his teeth, now he's brushing his teeth. He was not putting any socks or shoes on. Now he's putting his socks on, but he's not putting shoes on for very long. He was not giving eye contact. He is giving eye contact now. He wasn't engaging with his sister, now he's engaging with her. It's just, the list is endless, and I would thoroughly recommend ABA therapy to anyone to try. It is not for everyone. It's best suited to particular types of children who are very reinforced by their favorite foods or such. So basically they are teaching them their skills, independent living skills, using positive reinforcement. So Jacob currently uses his favorite foods, but that it can also be their favorite TV shows. It can be anything really, anything that they enjoy. What video are you planning to do next on YouTube? So I have a few videos already being edited. I have a video on Jacob's 1 year since diagnosis. I know it's already gone past 1 year, but it's taking me a little while to edit, just because I want it to be kind of perfect. And I kind of want to do it every year so that we can see his progress over the years. I think it's a really positive thing to be able to see how far he's come and reflect on the year that's gone past, and to be able to make goals for the next year. So that's something that I'm working on. I have a whole list of video ideas that I want to do in the future. It's just a matter of time, making the time to actually do them, because as you guys know, we are very busy. We have very little sleep, and yeah, so I just have to make the time to film and edit those videos. So if you guys have any ideas of videos you want to see from us, comment those down below. Someone asks, what are your goals on getting to 100K? Wow. I don't necessarily have a goal to get to 100K. That is a huge achievement. My purpose for this channel is to raise awareness, and if I reach out to 5 different people and enable them and support them to understand autism more, or to understand how to help their autistic child, then that's my purpose done. I am happy with that. Supporting you guys, because you have also supported me in everything that I've done. Obviously it would be nice to get to 100,000 subscribers, but I don't think that is the be all end all. I don't think that subscriber count means that you're successful. So yes. Does Jacob get therapy burnout doing so much therapy? So he hasn't yet, not that I know of. There's a couple of days a week where he does 2 sessions of therapy a week, but most of the days of the week he does just the 1 session, 2 hours long. A lot of the session is run to do a little bit of work and then play, and then do a little bit of work and then play. So he really thinks that it's just like a play session, and he loves it. He gets to do all the favorite things that he wants to do, like in between the little work bits, he gets to play with what he wants to play with. So he's so happy. He does get very tired after therapy, especially on the days where he has 2 sessions. But those days he has a session from 8:30 to 10:30, and then he has one later on in the day from 3 till 5. So there's quite a big gap in between his therapy, and he hasn't yet. So obviously if we saw the signs that he was not enjoying therapy, he was showing signs of burnout, we would definitely adjust the amount of therapy that he was doing. Do you send him to preschool even though he gets up so early? Yes. A lot of the time, if Jacob wakes up really early, he's fine for the day until nap time. So when it comes to 8:30, he's pretty happy to go off to preschool. On the rare occasion that he does fall back asleep in the morning, usually around 5 or 6 a.m., he will always wake up before preschool. I don't know what it is. I always thought that if he'd fall back asleep, he'd sleep in a lot, but usually he's up by 8:30 anyway, and we just send him off to preschool. Preschool is very good as well, of just noting how his morning has been and sort of letting him rest, let him have a sleep at preschool if he wants to. Does he cope with the lack of sleep, or does he fall asleep at preschool? So yes, he does have naps at preschool most of the time. He has a little sensory room at preschool which he will find his way to if he's tired, and he will go have a nap. So this question is, do you use visual cues? Which sorts, drawings or with child's face? So currently Jacob doesn't use many visuals. The only visuals he uses are for PECs, and that's in therapy to ask for food, his favorite foods. So He currently has a little folder full of mostly foods that he enjoys, as well as some toys that he's really reinforced by, and then they just put those on the top of the folder and he picks them off and he asks for the item. We are in the process of trying to get a communication device funded by the NDIS. This will enable Jacob to have lots of different options so that he can press whichever option he wants and ask for something. In regards to visual cues like storyboards for the day or things like that, we did try that for a very little short time. We noticed that Jacob really just did not pay attention to them. It's something that we want to explore in the future, but definitely right now he doesn't really show any need for them. Do you have any tips when socializing? Do you let people know about his autism? To be honest, a lot of the time I don't actually say anything. I've noticed that a majority of people at a public playground or at the shops or anything usually just are so understanding and accepting, and you can generally tell by observing Jacob that he does have special needs. Everyone's usually really nice. There are some times where I'm getting to chat to someone and I'll say, oh yeah, he's got autism, because there's a lot of times when an adult will try and talk to Jacob and ask him questions and he's just, not looking at them, not talking to them. In cases where I don't think awareness is necessary, I'll just answer for Jacob, and as if he was answering. So someone asked, what's your name? I'll say, oh, my name's Jacob. So in a sense, Jacob is also learning what's the appropriate response to that, but also we're answering their question. If it does seem like the person is thinking that he's being rude or he's just not responding, I will say, oh, look, he is nonverbal, he has autism, that is why he isn't responding to you, but continue talking to him, because you should definitely treat them the exact same that you treat other children. And that's why a lot of people ask me, what's the appropriate approach to someone with autism or a child with autism? And I would just say, treat them like any other child. Like, get your child to talk to them, play next to them, just as if they were playing with any other child. They may not react in the same way, and that's something that you will have to explain to your child. It doesn't stop them from being included or to be inclusive. So yeah, that's that. Do you know of any alternatives for a boost of energy that's not coffee? I wish I knew. Do you guys know that answer to that question? Because I have a few ideas of what I do, but I would love any energy boosters down in the comments. Go down. And while you're there, if you've gotten this far in the video, comment the little coffee cup emoji if you've gotten this far in the video. Definitely coffee, and then another coffee, and then another coffee. I'm just joking. I never let myself have more than 3 coffees a day. Sounds a bit extreme, but I do like to place that limit on myself, because if I'm feeling tired, I'll just reach out and turn the kettle on. Other energy boosters I've noticed is lately I've been making a smoothie in the mornings. I feel like my iron is getting affected by everything. I'll just make a smoothie with lots of energy-rich foods and iron-rich foods. So I'll put lots of spinach, bananas, hemp seeds, chia seeds, walnuts, all of those things. I'll put those in a smoothie and then I'll drink that up with an iron tablet. Usually when I do that, I'm feeling great. So I guess that's one way of boosting your energy. I would recommend to regularly eat. As an autism parent, you often forget to eat. And then when you do eat, you eat too much. Lots of little meals throughout the day, so snacking a little bit definitely helps to boost your energy. I often get to lunchtime and go, what have I eaten today? I haven't eaten anything. And then I'll just gulp down some carb-rich food, which doesn't do anything for my energy. Keeping yourself maintained, is that a word? Making sure that you are continuing to eat throughout the day so that you don't starve yourself. Did you set up the sensory swing for Jacob? So if you guys don't know, we won a giveaway from Sensory Central. I'll leave their link down in the description. We won a giveaway they were doing. So we won a whole bunch of stuff, but the main prize was a sensory swing. We have nowhere to put it. We're gonna wait until we can build a structure so that we can hang a swing off that outside for Jacob. Really excited for him to use it because he loves swings, but we currently have nowhere to put it. I've seen a lot of people put them in their houses. We would have no idea how to do that. We would need someone to do that for us. We're still thinking about it, but definitely keen to try it. We might actually hang it off a tree somewhere to see if he would love it or enjoy it. Do you have heaps of toys, or do you keep toys to a minimum? I would say compared to the average family, we have probably the average amount of toys. We did go through a bit of a cull of our toys just because Jacob doesn't really play with many toys lately. He's just more so playing with his little coin pieces or his balls, all of those things that he loves. But Jazz definitely is a toy player. She loves all of her toys. So we have storage underneath our couch, which we put majority of the toys in, and we rotate the toys out so that they're more interesting when they do come out. I find that if kids have access to all of their toys, they definitely get bored with them very, very quickly. So having a rotation system helps to feel like they're getting new toys, and they're like, you know, have time away from some toys so that they miss them, and then once they come back they're new and exciting, and it's like you bought new toys for them. Hey guys, so yesterday when I filmed this Q&A, the camera died. I think I finished the last question that I had been asked. There was so many more questions that I thought that today I would film another part 2 Q&A. So thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check out part 2. Probably going to be uploaded in the next 2 days. Make sure that you are subscribed to our channel so you can get notified when our next video comes out. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, and we will see you guys in our next video.
Hi, my name's Kathy. My little family and I have been watching Aussie Autism Family for a while now. We've got a little girl with autism, and we've just found watching their videos really relatable, and they've just given us great tips and tricks to try on at our house. And yeah, it's just been an absolute pleasure.